Wednesday. How is everybody feeling? What's been going on? Hey, reality. That's the only comment I see. Let me check my YouTube. Because y'all be on here. Oh, all right. I see. Hey, Mar. Y'all, if y'all hear Q YouTube in the back, just know that he just in the hallway. Hey, Yo-Yo. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Jimmy. Y'all, thank you so much for participating in KR Smoothies impromptu yesterday. Definitely needed some more energy in the room because the girls was nervous or whatever. But y'all made it better. Brought a little ghetto to the session. We needed that. And hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself. Is it Chanel? Cause I be seeing this tag all the time, but I don't know if it's Chanel or what. But yeah. Hey Jada. What's been going on with everybody? And Gemma, aren't you supposed to be face painting right now? I'm just trying to figure out why you on a winning Wednesday. 5 people. All right, I'm about to get into an update. Right, Chanel. Okay, yeah, period. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Ashayla. Hey, Antoine. Sorry, y'all, if my hair sound like it's not moisturized. It is. It is. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and get started, give a little bit of updates. Today is going to kind of be like a session where we flow. Y'all know normally I be asking questions and everything like that, having y'all really like in your head. But today I want y'all to bring me what y'all think will be helpful. And then also we're winding down on Winning Wednesdays and our like weekly situations. So like Thriving Thursday, not Focus Fridays, just Winning Wednesday, Thriving Thursdays, Mission Mondays, Tech Tuesdays. Right now, y'all know Coach is on vacation, so he'll be back next week. But we'll be taking a pause on our weekly sessions. So yeah, I just wanted to give you all that update for the summertime, for the people that avidly like watch Thriving Thursday, Winning Wednesday, and everything like that. Oh my god, my throat. All right, so as for updates from me, y'all haven't heard from me in 3 weeks. So as of June, really I've been planning my program. So if anybody that followed me on Instagram, you might have been seeing a little bit about what I've been doing over these last couple of weeks, and especially yesterday. I was really getting prepared for the program. So that's really most of what I've been doing. I've also been doing some Baltimore City Department of Social Services trainings on Fridays. Excuse me. I don't really post about those, but it's really a group of older ladies that are therapists, and we have like a training outline that we're doing. It's also I don't want to misspeak, but I think it's Chelsea, Gemma, and Sid for the Baltimore City Department of Social Services. So we've been doing those, and we'll be doing them really the rest of June, and then we have like a couple in July. So yeah, I did one. We were doing youth advocacy, so I did some presentations about, a little presentation in the day of training, about like some of the youth advocacy work that I've been doing as of late. We've also been having like our advanced leadership training. So I was just there last week. Basically, anywhere I'm needed, I'll be there. And I also been at Tech Tuesdays and stuff too. So yeah, yesterday programming was good. Hey Kayla. programming was good. Um, it was the first day, so they were a little bit nervous, and I was really having like a struggle with solidifying a location because the original location that I wanted didn't reply to me yet. So I was able to make something happen. Thank you for my support system. Um, and we were in a room, but I didn't have a projector or anything, so I was kind of like presenting off of my laptop, which was like makeshift, but everybody got paid. We got a taste testing session basically because the girls learned how to make smoothies yesterday. And we kept it all in the family. So all the girls is like already like basically related to somebody that's in horse smiles. Because my group is 9 to 12. So yeah, that's pretty much been what's been going on with me. And then the next couple of weeks we have I think 18 days left until youth works. So that is its own beast in itself. Like we super excited to have everybody come from all different parts of the city in person. But at the same time, like the behind the scenes, like we got a lot of stuff that we've been putting into making sure that this summer is really gonna flow. So I'm excited. Kind of like the excited nervous I was for KR Smoothies to start because it's something that has been going on as far as like talking about it for a while, but at the same time it's like it's something that's new. It's something that you've been looking forward to, so that's the part that like brings all the nerves. So yeah, y'all, what's been going on with y'all? Because nobody put anything in the chat about any updates that's been happening as of late in your lives. I know I've seen some of y'all like recently though, so maybe that's why. But what's any updates? Y'all got any accomplishments or anything that y'all made as of late? And maybe you'll kind of like bump down because it has been like raining all day. Like right now, I'm looking out my window and it's still raining. And I kind of like the rain, but only when I'm like inside. So like right now, I got like sweats and everything going. But yeah, I'm gonna just wait until y'all say something. Oh, another thing too, y'all. We're having a retreat before the summer starts because y'all know the summer. I already said it's gonna be a beast. But we're having a retreat. We're having a pre-summer retreat. So I think it was like an invite situation. Not sure. I think it's really for like our heartbeat mentors and like our staff before the summer start. But we just gonna be doing a lot of reflection. We're gonna be eating y'all know who we got on the catering. Big KDW catering. We had KDW catering for the advanced leadership trainings, and if y'all know, y'all know. Okay, all right. So y'all been saying some stuff. Let me see. So Rieli said just coming home from ATL, going back to 29th. Wait, you just coming back? Like you literally was you there for like a week or two? Because it feel like you was there for a minute. And the 29th, that's next week. Oh my god. I hope y'all don't hear my mother in the bed, because in a minute she about to start coming upstairs talking all loud. All right. Jada said, I just been doing horse mouth tests to get ready for youth first. Same. And the thing is, the okay, sorry y'all. Had to get my environment together. So, yeah, Jada, I definitely feel you on the horse mouth test, getting ready for youth works. As far as getting contact with the mentees, it's still been some mentees we haven't really been able to reach, and we've called them and everything too a couple times. They haven't responded, so I don't know. We're gonna keep trying. Hopefully we get to them. Jada said trainings and stuff. I've seen that you got some other stuff coming up, given some of the things that I've been having to do recently. Um, hey Ken. Chanel said I've been preparing for working with you guys this summer. I'm really excited. Oh, are you one of the summer heartbeats? And if so, who team you on? Because that's a really important question. Hey Raquel, I have to hit you up about something. And matter of fact, I'm about to just say it now so you don't forget. But wait, I'm gonna read the rest of these comments first. Jimmy said, I was inside all day because I was feeling really weak, but I'm okay now. Did you eat? Are you hydrated? Jada said they does that little thing on that food. That's what I'm saying. Black cooking. Jada said one hung up in my ear and the other declined my call. See, me personally, I haven't been the one calling. I did like the text and everything, and I've been like sending up some like, oh my god, this Kaylee. Kaylee on my team. Kaylee on my team. All right, y'all. We finally came up with a name for our team too, by the way. Let me pull it up. There's some people that still need to join our group me, but it's okay. We call it the Visual Mind, y'all. So we're not even Team 7 no more. We the Visual Mind. But yeah, basically, I haven't been doing the calls. Mark's been doing the calls. I did multiple texts. Haven't been able to get through. I think we've sent some emails as well. So that hasn't really been working. But we're gonna keep trying, like I said. Okay. But yeah, welcome Kaylee, y'all. Hey Nevaeh, I think I have to hit you up because my mom wanted to see if your address was the same for your Blingo situation. I think last week. Yeah, it was last week because I wasn't home because of the advanced leadership training. Oh yeah, Kayla, I seen you had a cruise. Where did you go to for your cruise? Right, see, Mar said sent multiple emails. That's what I'm talking about. Now I've been sending messages like Pretty Little Things. I be having to turn those promo emails and like text messages off. I don't really even online shop no more. So I think that's a part of that. But all right, yeah. Back to what I was saying to Rock. So Rock, let me tell you real quick. Yeah, you were one of the winners. It was you. It was you and somebody else. I just remember you in specific. What to say? Okay, Rock. So basically, with the program next week, we're gonna start having guest mentors to basically expose the girls to other interests outside of smoothies. So in the form or the application, I asked them like what they were interested in, and like the top 3 that the girls said they were interested in were cooking, doing nails, that's Jimmy, and doing hair, that's Rock. So let me know if you're available to come on, to come be a guest mentor to talk with the girls. Right now we are getting the location stuff still solidified. But I will keep y'all updated and let y'all know what's going on. Other than that, I will be reaching out to some other heartbeats to come and talk to the girls. It is paid, so when y'all come, y'all only will have to come for half the session, and it will be $25 for y'all. So make sure that I'm gonna hit y'all up, but make sure that y'all stay on the lookout. All right, Kayla said Bermuda. Wait, was that the only stop, or did you have multiple stops? Because I know last time I went on a cruise, we had like 2 or 3 stops in between, like where we got on and like our final destination. But yeah, yo, what's some things that y'all want to talk about? Because I'm kind of doing it like free flow. So of course, share everything that's been going on. Any updates you may have and everything like that. But we kind of gonna think of it like the pre-game to Focus Friday. And if anybody want to hop on, let me know. I'll send you the link. Okay. Also, y'all, give me some ideas for things I should cook for the girls. So, if y'all didn't know, one day out of the week, I'm gonna order the food. So, like yesterday, we had pizza. But then the other day of the week, I'm gonna prepare the food. So, for y'all that don't know, I've been doing I used to do Quarantine of Lights with Elder. Me and Elder used to cook together. Now Elder is Extra Love or whatever. But I still got a little cooking skills. So let me know what I should cook, or give me some suggestions for what I should cook for Friday. Chicken tenders and fries. Chicken tenders and fries. That sounds so boring. When you said ramen noodles, I instantly thought about like cup of noodles. Let me see. Okay, so Nevaeh, what in specific do you want to talk about for youth works? Um okay, chicken tenders and fries. I mean, I can make that, but that's so like boring. Sliders and fries. I know how to make burgers handmade too. Kids do be picky. Pork chops. I'm not even a big fan of pork chops myself. Alfredo I can do. I was thinking something like along the lines of pasta, because I want to expose them to different things. But y'all got to keep in mind, I don't know if I'm gonna do it like the night before or the day of. I know all my days not gonna look the same for before my session, so I don't know if I really want to do it the day of. But um, at back well, it'll be between those two. I was thinking stuffed shells too, but honestly, I'm trying to take myself out of it because like it's not mainly for me. But okay, so Chanel said Kaylee said, since this is my first year with y'all, what am I gonna expect this summer? So basically y'all can comment in the chat too. But this summer is gonna be different than any other summer that we've had. We have done online for the past 3 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. For the past 3 years, I've been a mentor for, I believe, almost all of them that we've had like mentors for. But basically, you'll have a personal development session. You'll have a leadership development session. Some of the hosts for that is on here right now. You'll hear from a guest mentor. I should probably put this in a group meet too, but it's going to be on a resource guide that you guys are going to receive. Yeah, y'all hear from a guest mentor, which is a professional around the city that's an adult. It's going to kind of be like interview style, so they'll be asked questions and everything like that, and it will be a chance for you to ask some questions live. You'll have an elective session, so if your guest mentors have been asking you about what your electives have been, well, I have for your electives, or we're trying our best to get your match with the elective that y'all want this summer, because the one that you get matched with is the one you're going to have all summer. So we have the youth issues and youth and current issues and mental health. We have photography, we have music, and we have art. I believe that's the four. Yo, don't shoot me if I ain't get it right. But yeah, we'll have that, and then you'll have a lunch break too. But everybody's schedule is different, so your group might not be the same, or most likely won't be the same as another group. So like if your friend or anybody, somebody else that's doing youth works with us, say that schedule is one thing, believe them, because everybody has their own thing, especially given that we have so many youth workers this summer in person. So, but yeah, everything is really fun, high energy. I do think it's going to take more energy to like fully indulge in everything that we have this summer. given the fact that we're actually moving around. Before, when we would do it, we would be on our laptops. So we'd be on our laptops. People would comment for attendance and everything like that. And yeah. So let me know if you have any other questions about that. And y'all can continuously like keep putting your topics or anything that y'all want to talk about. I don't know if they gonna like shrimp scampi because I had asked like in the application what they like to eat. So what you had said with the burgers and chicken tenders and stuff, they said they like that. So like I'm gonna read off what they said. They said pizza, which I got the other day, burgers, chicken tenders, fries, cheese ruffles and Takis. I knew like they was gonna say something with Takis because that's what I would used to get my kids before. And the kids that I had in Atlanta, oh my god, they love Takis so bad. Rice bowls. So I was kind of almost thinking like a Chipotle situation. Sometimes depending on the Chipotle you're at, they let you get like the different things separated, like rice and the beans and everything. So I was like, maybe I can get that and have everybody make their own bowls one day. But that's just me throwing that out there. They said broccoli, grilled with cheese, ham sandwiches, fruit. I was gonna get fruit yesterday, but not gonna lie, once I had the pizza to get delivered, that was just a little out of my budget, so I had to put the grapes back. Chicken tenders, pizza, chicken wrap, salad. That was the first time really hearing that. Sushi. I was like, oh, okay, period. Chicken, pizza, and fries. So everybody basically said something with chicken, pizza, fries. Like that's literally what Q eat. The new kids nowadays, like, I don't know. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to expose them. Maybe I make shrimp scampi. Okay, lamb chops is like what? I don't think they're gonna eat lamb chops. Marcel Alfredo. Okay, bet. Tacos. I'm trying to see how we can make it work and keep it warm. Like while I'm there, maybe I might have to use my thermal bag. Nabe, you with us for you perks this summer? If so, what's your last name? Cause I can find you real quick on the sheet and let you know who your mentor is. Quesadillas, stuffed shells or lasagna. That's a good okay. Kayla said, yeah, just Bermuda, but I left from New York. I never left. Well, I only went on one cruise. And I left from Florida. But I didn't know they had ports at New York. But maybe I'm just a little slow. So don't mind me. Kaylee said, have you ever heard of chicken parmesan sliders? It's too good. No. I'm gonna put that down because that sounds good. Even if I just cook it for me. Chicken parmesan sliders. I'm gonna look on TikTok too. No, I'm getting hungry, see, so I don't know if we can keep talking about food. Okay, so but yeah, Jada's a host. She'll be covering professional development. Trying to think who else is on your team. I'm not going to even say because I just it's too many names in my head. I'm gonna just leave it alone. Everybody has like their own like specific group chat or like situation. So I'm not sure if your mentors do you have a group meeting available, but like I said, let me know. Oh wait, you said it in the chat already. Let me see. Rule assignments. Maybe I'm gonna hit you up after this. Cause I see it. I see it. I got you. You gonna I think you're on from what I'm seeing. You're on team 10. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, it's a team 10. The team 10. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this Team 10 is Sand Elder. Okay, cool. So they don't eat the fancy stuff like Q earlier. I go to I went to Panera, right? He like, where you going? I'm like, Panera. He like, what's Panera? I'm like, I'm telling him what was there. He like, oh, it's probably good. I could try it. Every time I give some Q something to try, he wastes my money. I'm not doing it with him. Stop saying me do something. This sounds like something I should be feeding the mentors, not the kids. Spaghetti. Okay, I can do spaghetti too. Okay. Cheeseburger slider with Hawaiian rolls. Oh, see, that make it a little bit more gourmet when you say the Hawaiian rolls. Cheeseburger slider with Hawaiian. Oh my god, I'm hungry. Okay, hey Santana. All right, y'all. What other stuff do y'all want to talk about? Cause I think we basically covered Kaylee's request about knowing about YouthWorks. Nevaeh asked about what team she was on. I told her that. Did I miss anybody else stuff? What are y'all most looking forward to for the summer? And where Ken at? I seen Ken coming one time. Ken is doing a lot of the stuff for YouthWorks and making sure that we got everything that we need is situated for the summertime. Okay, a packing list for college. Normally they post like what you need, like a general what you need on your when they send you stuff. So I know a lot of y'all are going to school. Even if you're not going away, if you're staying there, packing is its own like situation, y'all. When I was moving back, I was basically almost having a meltdown. I was like, I'm about to throw all this stuff away. I'm like, I'm about to throw all this stuff away because I'm like, y'all know I got my car and I drive home. And I was really trying to get back home. Like I had some important stuff. It was Mother's Day weekend, everything. So I'm like, you know what? In a minute, if I can't get all this stuff in my car, like if I'm not able to see or anything, I'm not. I'm throwing some of my clothes away. I ended up not throwing my clothes away though. I just threw like shoe boxes away, took the shoes out, did it like that, and my car was kind of like makeshift packed. But really, when you pack, make sure that you give yourself ample time. Like give yourself weeks. Like even if you have to pack little by little, day per day, do it like that because I basically was packing overnight, like my whole life in Atlanta overnight. And I'm like, I'm gonna take some to my cousin's house. I only was able to drive to her house one time, and the space that I had used last summer was her closet. And when I went for the first load, I looked and I'm like, oh wow, like it's not that much space. So I'm like, well, dang, I can't bring the rest of the stuff back here, or like I didn't want to even ask because I didn't want to burden her. And then I was lifting a lot of heavy stuff by myself. So that's why I was also having a meltdown because my body was giving out on me. And like all of the rolling carts, everybody had them or they was having somebody help them move in. So I really was just struggling. And yeah, as far as what to pack, you definitely gonna need your laptop. As far as like school supplies and stuff, really all I use when I'm at school is my laptop, my notebook, some pens. Um, I barely use my printer because we do got free printing on campus, and sometimes when you're using your personal printer, it can be a little bit shaky. But it's like, why not just use other people's stuff? It's already free. Trying to think what else. A lot of people use their tablets too, like their iPads. I don't got an iPad, but I want one, so I think I'm gonna get one of those. And I also need to get another camera. That's besides the point. Of course, bring clothes. I would say kind of bring both because you never know, especially you going to Atlanta, you never know what the weather really going to be. It's kind of like a mix. It do be warm, but I would say bring both types of clothes, like your summer clothes and your your warmer clothes, and then like the stuff for when it's a little chilly. Because it do get real cool at night. Um, I'm not sure how it is at Morris Brown, but there's certain appliances you can't have. That's normally like on the site. Yeah. When you pack your stuff, make sure you look like on YouTube videos and TikToks though for how to pack it more effectively though. Because sometimes you pack it like when you fold it, they take up too much space. I usually roll my stuff and put it in my suitcases. Make sure you have like enough storage stuff. But also think about not bringing too much stuff for how your setup is going to be. I'm not sure what your setup is, but we have like storage units in Spelman, and then we have um like overhead or like under your bed as storage. So be cautious about that too. Get some heavy duty tools. All right. Jimmy said success sessions. Marv was talking about moving day approaching. I'm nervous about moving in again too, because now most of my stuff is here. Okay, Shayla said, I'm looking forward to all the new experiences this summer. I'm looking forward to it too. I haven't been facilitating like all year. Like I've been at my internship, so I really been making lesson plans and everything, and like basically full on teaching, going on trips with kids and everything. But being back here facilitating to high schoolers, that's gonna be not a different realm because I did it last year, but it's just gonna be different. Something that I gotta adapt back to. But I'm excited about it. Ken said, I'm here, LOL, just doing a spreadsheet right now, watching this right now, LOL. I understand. Nevaeh said, connecting with new people and making new memories. Super excited about that. Yo, I think the only thing is, now that I'm going to be interacting with people in person, it's going to be like making sure I remember people's names because there's so many people to account for. And I know that this summer I'm not going to only be talking to people that's in my team. So it's like, I know I'm going to be asking people, what's your name a couple times. And I don't want people to feel no type of way when I ask them. So it's going to be a lot of different things going on this summer. And I know every time I go to sleep, I'm going to be out for the count because it's like I'm going to be at Bloomberg basically all day. And then after we leave there, I'm gonna be doing programming, or like going out with the kids with the outings that we have and everything. So it's gonna be a lot this summer, but we're gonna make it through. Reality, as far as driving back home, I don't mind my own company. Even if you talk to like any of my friends or people that I'm real close with, I like being by myself a good portion of the time. So yeah, I like it. I vibe out to my music. I get to be in my own space. If I want to hear from somebody, I'll call them. If, you know, I don't want to talk, I hang up. And, I just like that about it. And then also, normally I save money. Like if I'm going home for like winter break, summer break, I save money by driving home versus trying to pack up stuff, pay for extra bags on a flight, or put stuff in storage, stuff like that. So I like it. And I also got to have enough rest because I've been having a couple dangers with like being too tired and driving anyway. I'm going back out there on the 29th. Not sure if I want to drive or not. I mean, have you ever done a drive that long and is somebody driving with you? Like, are you switching with somebody? Because with me, I don't switch because I'll be by myself. I mean, it's not really that bad. It's really straight. You just driving straight the whole time. You switch lanes. It's highway driving. Reality, last time I did not have my car and I missed it. Yeah. Mark said, I love facilitating. Me too. I do too. Make me feel more attached to my roots. Jimmy said, I'm excited to facilitate. I have a lot of fun activities in mind. That's good. I'm excited too. I'm not sure how our participation going to be as like mentors when it comes to like the sessions and stuff like that. When it like coming to the electives, I know for most of what I'm doing, I'm really going to be at the check-in or helping with check-in. And then I got some facilitation some days. So I'm not sure like how it's going to really look or feel yet, but I hope I do get to like do stuff with y'all. Mark said my summer is too busy. I feel like every time I think about it, I'd be like, this is some of the stuff that I asked for. Like, I wanted this type of success. Like, I wanted to be in a space that feels abundant. And that's what I'm getting, even if it was a little bit overwhelming. Same, but I need a call and I'm down there. Okay. Yeah. Or get like, oh, wait. We not old enough for rental jet. I don't think. Well, yeah, it definitely is. A car is needed in Atlanta. It's not something like New York where they be like, you don't need a car in New York. Like Atlanta is everything is so far out. Like it's all highway for the most part. It's not no like back roads or streets or anything like that to get nowhere. So you definitely need a car. Rieli said, no, I was out there for 2 weeks with my boyfriend, had to come back for work, but I'm going back the 29th. So when are you coming back after the 29th? And Kaylee said, can you be a mentor after one summer being a mentee? That's a great question. And basically, yes. So we've had a couple stories where we've had people have one summer and become mentors. We've had the ninth. You really be out there. But Dawn, I believe Dawn was with us for one summer, was a mentor the next summer. I think this is their second summer that they're mentoring. I believe so. Ask them though. They not gonna be on here because they have they're at the BU Amazon event. But yeah, Roman is another example for sure. They were here last summer with us this summer. Who else was over summer? Oh, Naya. She was one of my mentees last summer. She's a mentor this summer. So I'm just like super excited for what we have this summer. And y'all, every summer Miss Joni be like, we just gonna have 10 people that's gonna stay consistent. Like if we can just have 10 people that stay consistent. And normally we have around that range of like people that still stay consistent with being a part of Heart Smiles and what we do. So I'm hoping that you stay, Kaylee, given that you already like on Winning Wednesday and looking at some of our other programs, things that you're not required to do. That really shows a lot. So we'll definitely keep you on the lookout. And then also it's different opportunities that come up during the summertime. So I know like Rise, they just had an event with like doing paid surveys. We're having like our having a couple events, I think, this summer. So definitely just always be on the lookout for different opportunities, different things Miss Joni may post. I think we're doing a few incentives this summer, so making sure that you stay consistent in that way. But we do really need, people that's consistent. And sometimes we have so much opportunity and like, not to say we be stretched thin, but a lot of us are doing a lot of different projects or a lot of different things. So we can't do it all. And we need more people that are trustworthy enough to get some more opportunities, especially paid opportunities. Like we value everybody's time. So they good opportunities for sure. All right, y'all. So I'm trying to think. Is it something that I need to talk to y'all about? Because right now, my main thing is summer, KR Smoothies program. I really haven't really came into the realm of feeling like I'm a junior in college, but I'm a junior in college, which is crazy to me. Um, but let me see. What's something that we can all gain value from? We can talk about like public speaking, how it is to set up having your own program. That's really what I've been doing. Grant funding, saving your money. Really been good with saving money over the last couple years. A lot of people been asking me, especially recently, about having new responsibilities like the car situation. How did you save for your car? Where did you buy your car from? A couple of y'all have texted me like in the last couple of weeks. So if y'all want to talk about that now, we can. We could talk about elevating through heart smiles. I'm a heartbeat still. I still like to cling on my heartbeat title. But I've been a youth lead on the admin team. I'm now the manager of partnerships and new collaborations. I'm on couple different projects. Also, we can talk about like advocating for yourself, in the workplace, because I've had some experiences with that as well. And then also straddling the lines between being a heartbeat or being a youth and being like a young adult slash heartbeat mentor. So let me know what y'all want to hear and we'll tap into it from there. But I just wanted to throw some stuff out there because this is what it's about. And then also passing the torch too, because my program this summer is really about equipping younger youth, younger girls about like things to be an entrepreneur and a better person, a better leader. We're doing some character development. We exposing them to different people, aka y'all. And we're having them practice these things like in real time. So I'm looking forward to talking about like customer service and doing elevator pitches and really doing some role play and bringing some people in, hopefully volunteer their time and talk with the girls about some customers that they're going to interact with, because when y'all beating my phone down talking about smoothies, you're not going to be going to me anymore. When I'm away in Atlanta, you be going to these three girls, hopefully, if they want to continue to pursue that after. But yeah, okay, so Nevaeh said we could talk about advocating for ourselves. So all right, it's specific in reference to advocating for yourself. What's some things that you want to know or things that you feel like you may need more support on? Y'all probably can hear all the rain hitting my window pane. Like, oh, that was hard. I'm gonna wait till Nevaeh respond. And does anybody else have any other questions as far as advocating for yourself? And y'all, so I think that I'm good to say this. If I'm not your perfect me, I think I'm good to say this. But like I was saying, this summer we're going into our pause for Winning Wednesday, Mission Monday, Tech Tuesday, Winning Wednesday, Thriving Thursday, Focus Friday still will be going on. But I believe we're gonna start to transition our stuff for year round into closer to like a in-person situation. So unofficially but officially, this probably will be like my last time hosting Winning Wednesday, because y'all know I don't be in Baltimore for most of my time. So I wasn't sure if I was supposed to say that. Hopefully, that was okay for me to say, but I won't most likely be the co-host for Winning Wednesday going forward. Like once we start back up in September, I still will like contact y'all and everything. And it is a little bit like it feels good to know that the torch will get passed to somebody else. But then at the same time, it's bittersweet for me because Winning Wednesday and everything, Thriving Thursday is like how I stay in touch with everyone. So I won't really be able to stay in touch like I'm used to. So yeah, I'm trying to just make sure that this is like the best that I can give going forward. I'll still be mentoring. I'll still be doing my partnership work and everything. But I just wanted to let y'all know so it don't just go over your go over your head. Okay. Jada said, "What advice would you have for our summer mentees?" I feel like it's the same feedback. Same advice I give to people when they say they want to be a part of Heart Smiles. It's like really being consistent, putting yourself out there. A lot of times there's a lot of different things going on behind the scenes in Heart Smiles. So I'm not saying it's hard to get noticed, but it takes a little bit more effort for you to like consistently be on somebody's mind for opportunities, especially with like how Miss Joni determines who is going to be invited to do opportunities. Like you got to be consistent. You being consistent shows like I'm more likely to remember your name, most likely. So that's what I would say. Being consistent, being very cautious of your brand and what you want people to remember about you. So every time you come in, are you bringing value? How are you showing up? That whole thing. I think that's really been able to get me for when you get connected with projects and opportunities. How are you building your network or expanding your network? Because a lot of the times people I've connected with on projects, they ask me to do other things personally, so that speaks to like what I've been able to do with my personal brand or like my personal network. And how are you multiplying what you receive here? Because the goal is not to just get money, get money with Heart Smiles and have this be like something you want to do not forever. I'm not saying being with Heart Smiles is a bad thing. Like I'm trying to make the best word. The goal is not to just get money and constantly use this as your job, but use the resources and the network that you are tapped into to develop or further your dreams. So like getting the money and doing the projects and stuff, that's minimum. But it's like, what are you doing with that to multiply what you can actually receive? Okay. Yo, we almost out of time. I'm lying. I'm more like my last 12 minutes. I might hop on next week. Nevaeh said, I feel I need more support in speaking up for myself when it comes to things I don't agree with. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. When it comes to speaking up for myself, stuff I don't agree with, I'm not a person of confrontation. Let me put that out there. But if it's something that's really gonna make me uncomfortable, or if it comes to like the kids, like if it's girls in my program, if it's people, my facilitation group, my mentees for the summer, anybody that none I'm not responsible for, but if it's anything like that, it's like it's done for. For stuff that's for me, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult because it's like I don't want to cause no problems. But if I know that it's gonna be more difficult or cause any harm or like ill will towards anybody that I care for, then it's basically over with. So as far as speaking up for yourself, really be clear on like what's your message. is like sometimes when we are emotionally charged, we just speak based off emotion and we ramble and we just keep going and going and going. And sometimes the point get lost. So I would say definitely be clear in your messaging. What do you want to say? Take time for yourself to like really articulate your feelings, because that's kind of something I normally do when I'm having an issue with something. I gotta be like, first I'm like, are you is this a you thing or is everybody feeling this way? And then when I sit and I might talk to somebody else and kind of just ask them some questions, pick their brain a little bit and see like where the playing field is, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm not crazy. Like this is something that is really a concern. And then I tell them what I think is wrong. And then after, well, not what is wrong, because I mean everybody has their own perspective. But I don't, what doesn't make me comfortable. And then from there, I propose a solution to fix what I think is wrong. So let me give an example. All right. So say it's somebody that's been disrespectful to or not talking to my kids in a way that I like them being talked to, like with respect, with kindness, with grace, all of that. For one, I would have to pull that. No, for real. I'm really be like, I'm not crazy. Like, this is real. But no, if it's an adult that's like really not talking to my kids in the right way, for one, I can't check them in front of the kids because I don't want to just stoop down to their level. I want to pull that adult to the side and say, hey, look, my kids aren't used to um being talked to in this way. It's a certain standard when it comes to how they're handled. They are handled with care. They're, treated as if they have value because they do. And, going forward, for one, depending on the level of the offense, you might just be like removed all the way. You might be removed all the way. But if it's something that like maybe with just like some like smaller on a smaller scale, then of course I'm gonna have you to come and apologize and change your actions going forward. Like this is how you talk to them. This is how you handle things when it comes to them. Like handle like they your own kids, and that's kind of normally how I treat the kids that I work with. Like they my own. But I get to give them back. So yeah. Hopefully that helped. Let me know if you have any other questions on that. Okay, wait. Nevaeh said also just being able to speak my mind without fear of coming off the wrong way. And I also have that in my head too. Like I never want nobody to feel no type of way. Like even when it came down to advertising my program that I just launched yesterday, I was like, I don't want to really advertise it like to too many people because I don't want to have to deny anybody. And so because of the way that I did it and like intentionally reaching out to different people that I knew, I did reach out to a little over 3 people, but I only ended up having 3 people apply. And that made me feel good in my heart, but I also know that going forward I will get in my own way. So that kind of go back to my jewel that I posted earlier of not letting fear paralyze you and doing it anyway. Because you never know what you hold yourself back from. Okay, let me read these other comments real quick because we're running out of time. Kaylee said, hopefully I can join the youth issues and mental health group this summer because not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm a pro at talking about the topic. LOL. That's so good. Yeah, hopefully you can definitely add value to the room. I'm not sure how it's structured. I do know it's different. It's different youth. I think Dawn is on youth issues this summer. But yeah. So if you have any value to add, well, or any topic suggestions for them or anything, make sure that you let them know. I'm gonna try to drop Dawn's Instagram in the chat real quick. Let me see. I don't want to put the wrong thing. Okay, actually. Yeah, okay, I got it. I'm going to put it in the chat. And if you have any um suggestions as to what you think is interesting this summer or activities you think could be included, text them. Okay. Nevaeh. Oh, okay, I said that. Definitely put yourself out there. Make opportunities when you don't see any. Okay. I think I got to everything. I'm about to head to get into my jewel, but anybody got any other last questions, comments, concerns, or honestly, I'm not sure, but maybe Coach next week will want to talk about how y'all want Winning Wednesday to be back, like how y'all want it to be after the break, like after. I think it's gonna start back in September. When it starts back in September, how would y'all want Winning Wednesday to be conducted? Going forward, like with it being in person. Trying to think what else. And what topics y'all want to discuss. I know y'all was talking about themes and stuff, and we tried to do themes. I think we did a good job without themes, incorporating other people, doing takeovers sometimes. But let us know if y'all have any other feedback. I really enjoyed my time with y'all on Winning Wednesday over these last. I think it's been going on 2 years that I've been doing Winning Wednesday, but I really enjoyed it. You know, the torch was passed on down to me and Coach from Miss England and Miss Joni, and you know, it was a real beautiful thing to see them doing it, and it was a beautiful time seeing me and Coach doing it. But now the torch, at least on my end, Coach may still be able to do it, given that it's still in Baltimore. I think he's in Baltimore for school, so he'll still probably be doing it, but my torch will definitely be passed on. So I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be next. I don't know. But as long as y'all still out here, keep doing the work and everything, I'm sure that Miss Joni is going to make the right choice of who it's going to be. So yeah, if y'all don't have any other questions, I'm about to get into my jewel. I'm not going to say the same one that I said earlier. So let me really think based off what's been going on in my life lately. And y'all, just to put out there, when I do my jewels, they be for me a good portion of the time. But then the other part of it is like I always do it based off something that's like has just happened, like in my life. Like whether it be that day. That's sometimes why like I just wait a few hours, like later than the morning, to really determine what I'm gonna say for my jewel. Because sometimes I need a little bit more inspiration. Other times I might have noted something that has struck me like in the middle of the day in my notes, and then I use it for the next day or that week or whatever. But just in case y'all was thinking about how to make jewels or making them every day and everything like that, that's normally what's inspiring me. Um all right, given how my day went yesterday with all of the chaos and like solidifying a location, y'all, because I reached out to a lot of people and asked a lot of different people for help. I got somebody came through, you know, but somebody came through. That's mainly what it was. But through all the chaos, I definitely would say, and even if your life is a little bit chaotic, make sure that you're keeping a level head, you're keeping peace in your mind, you're taking moments throughout your day to create peace intentionally. Because yesterday, I feel like if it was someone else, maybe they would have lost their head. Like I felt like I was about to lose my head, but I just kept taking time during the day to get my mind right, to make sure that I'm having peace, you know, within myself. I'm having time to, you know, really reflect, have some quiet time. Whether it's, you know, you with the higher power, because that was me mainly yesterday in the morning and throughout the day. But yeah, take some time. Make sure you always have a level head through all your chaos and just see your vision through, because all the challenges are is just distractions from what your bigger purpose is. And you can't let these little minor inconveniences mess up your purpose and your vision and your mind. So that's it, y'all. I love y'all so much. If any of y'all have any questions for me or anything like that, feel free to DM me. And yeah, I hope to see some of y'all in person very soon. I know I'll see some of the Heartbeat mentors tomorrow at the advanced leadership training. Pool gonna be bussing. KDW Catering always does the thing. And yeah, I will see y'all soon. Love y'all.